Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of It Is What Vitis, or at least kind of a partial, quick episode. The last time I did an episode, I was talking about sabrage, or the art of sabering, where you take a hard object, a knife, a spoon, a spatula, you name it, and you saber it by fracturing the neck, and it shoots off, and it looks really cool, and it sounds really scary. But I didn't show the proper way to open a bottle, and I thought I would go over that today, because sabrage is kind of dangerous, and anytime you're dealing with that much pressure in a bottle of glass, it can be an eye shooter. It can take you out. So today I wanted to show how to do it properly, the right way to do it. And I want to use actually one of my favorite ones, Vitis y Blanc. This is a white sparkling wine that is made in the same way as cava. Technically not a cava. This family basically founded the concept of how cava should be made. They go back to the late 1400s, 1497. I think there's actually on the label right here if you can see it. I don't know, I'm going off the top of my head. And it's done in extremely dry style, 5 grams per liter, so that puts it extra brut level. Done in traditional methods, so similar as champagne would be done and other cavas and other méthode traditionals, or even méthode champenois, as we call them in the United States sometimes. So this is a fully fizzy bottle, and I'll show you how to go about it. And by the way, if you've never had this bottle of wine, it's amazing. You can get it for like $19.99, 93 points wine and spirits. It's absolutely spectacular. I dare you to find a better dry sparkling wine for 20 bucks. So with that said, how do you open this bottle of bubbly? Pretty simple, actually. You just have to be careful because there's a lot of pressure. First, you want to take off the foil. You can either use a knife to cut along the edge and pull it off, or a lot of times they have these really nice tabs that make it pretty easy. Just get that foil off. Still safe, still good. Once you start to take this cage off, that's when it starts to get dangerous. So what you're going to want to do is get your thumb over that, and once your thumb's over that, that's your safety line. And if you have a rag or a towel, you can always put that over the top while you're doing it, so that if you start to lose grip, it'll still kind of catch it and you're still safe. I need to make it visual for you so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm not going to do that. What you need to do is find the little tab and untwist it. Once you have your thumb on there, you're safe. Remember that. You always keep the thumb on. So it takes a few twists. Once you have the cage nice and loose, what you're going to do is you're going to turn about 45-degree angle. There's a little bubble that you can't see here, but you want to have the bubble kind of aligned like this, where it's not up to the lip. It's not all the way up here, but it's not completely flat, because then it'll shoot off like a rocket. So once you get that kind of grip, you're going to grip nice and tight on the cork, 45-degree angle, and you're going to slowly twist the bottle, not the cork. And what this does is it's going to help release the friction right here on the cork, and it's going to let the ball push against. And what you're going to do is try and control it while it starts to come out while you twist. Just let it inch out, inch out, inch out. If you do it quickly, you can create some problems. So do it nice and slow, take your time, and when you start to feel it kind of give, just push back, and you should hear a hiss, not a pop. So that's the big trick on it. Oh, sorry. And so hear that? Can you hear that slight hiss? So no fizz, no bubbles, nothing popping out, nothing dramatic. It keeps the carbonation in check, and you don't want to do a big explosive pop and be all fancy, because you lose one of the many reasons that you're buying this bottle and this wine, because it has that fizz. So as you can tell, it's still a fizzy wine. I didn't damage by any means. When it comes out like that, it doesn't make any sound. That's just the right way to do it. That's how you're supposed to open a bottle of sparkling. So now that it's done, you can enjoy your wine and try it out at parties, try it out with your dinner guests. Always be safe and never point a bottle towards another person. Always point in a safe direction. So that was it. Come on by down the store. I'll show you how to do it again if you have any questions, or I'll act like I do. But enjoy. Thank you so much. Cheers.